Hello, welcome my darlings to the world premiere of Fear by the Fire here at Virtual Horror Con. Sorry, I am very nervous. But don't forget that we are still doing donations for the charity Don't Be a Monster to fight bullying and give resources to kids in school to help them get through rough times. And we've already raised a ton of money so far, so help us keep that number going up. But this is a game that I actually wrote as an homage to my love of children's horror in the 90s, particularly a little TV show called Are You Afraid of the Dark, which has had a recent resurgence. So this is our very first actual play of the game, so I'm going to go over the rules as well as teach the players and all of you how to play. So the book is set to release July 30th in physical form. PDF is going to follow on its own timeline because we're working on accessibility options for people like me with dyslexia. The book will contain everything you need to get started with art by Nikki Barbon and contains amazing scenarios by Alex Bui, Khaldun Khalil, Ian E. Muller, and Sharon Parris, who is here in the game tonight. So first, let's let the players introduce themselves. April?
Hi, I'm April. That's me. I am April. Hello.
All right, Sade.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sade Smith-Edwards, or Ambrose. I go by she, they pronouns. It's a pleasure to be here today.
Essie?
I'm Sharon, Essie Parris, writing vampires. Well, I'm going to say welcome. Why? Hi.
Katie?
Hi, I am Katie, and yep, that's the intro. She, her pronouns, and I'm super excited.
And Raven.
Hey, what up? It's me, Raven, your wholesome goth friend on the dark corners of the internet. Pronouns are they, she. And welcome.
And I am
I didn't say my
I
pronouns.
love everyone
I don't
here.
think I didn't say my pronouns, I think. She, her.
Awesome. And I am your fire master for this evening. Ellie Collins, my pronouns are she, they. So now all this game takes is 1d20. But since we are a game about telling ghost stories by the campfire, we do have alternate rules in the book for playing around a campfire, which is what I will be doing using our marble system that replaces trying to roll a d20 in the woods and inevitably losing it. That way you can see both game mechanics in action. Now for character creation, all you need is maybe a name, maybe a backstory, or none of it. This is a prepless, no prep game. You can get some friends together and play immediately if you want. There is no pre-rolling or stats to build unless you want to. For tonight's game, all of our players will be starting with their stats at 0 and progressing them throughout the game. In this game, you have 5 stats, which are your 5 senses: touch, taste, hearing, seeing, and smell. All of them will start at 0. And so to increase a bonus to 1, you must decrease the bonus to another. Meaning, if your sight goes up by 1, maybe your smell goes down by 1. These bonuses or negatives are added to your dice rolls every time you make a check. You can increase and decrease any up to 3 points. These are different levels of successes and failures when it comes to rolling, but we'll let those unfold when we get there. And that's pretty much it. That's the basics to get started. And so now the goal of this game, survival. You must try and survive until help arrives, you escape, or the sun has risen on a night of terror. So let's get started. Tonight, we've gathered around a campfire, a bit of a girls' trip to get away for a while. We've come up to the mountains, and tonight we wanted to sit around a campfire and tell ghost stories. And tonight it's my turn. So on a night much like this, because all good campfire stories start that way, there's something about nights like this where people come up with ghost stories and remark on cold spots, and these kind of nights are always so chilly. But tonight, it's the warmth that gets you. That humid, acrid warmth that graces the back of your neck, almost like breath. Anyone who reports feeling that warmth seems to have a different story about what they saw. No one seems to describe whatever it is quite well, but there's always something with that unsettling warmth and the feeling of something far too close. They say it only comes out on nights like these to feed, and it refuses to go back until it's satisfied. So if you all could please start by making me a hearing roll. And before you do, does anyone want to exchange some points?
Yes.
Okay.
I will take away from taste and smell to hear.
Okay. So your touch and smell go down by 1 each. So your hearing goes up by 2.
Okay.
All right. So April, what'd you roll?
Rolled a 7.
A
I
7.
hear nothing.
Actually, this is a tiered success system, so we'll see. Sade, what'd you roll?
I got a 10 on that one.
Okay. Sharon?
Rolled an 8.
8. Okay. Katie?
I rolled a 12.
Fantastic. Raven?
14.
14. So for Katie and Raven, you both got success. And for Sade, Sharon, and April, you got a minor success. So Raven and Katie, you hear it first. The others, once you react, hear it too. There's footsteps in the grass, and that warmth is beginning to creep over you. But you turn around just in time to see absolutely nothing, and you can hear something skulking back into the woods behind the cabin that you all are staying in.
I don't like that.
You see, I've seen The Descent. I'm not.
The
Y'all,
one?
y'all ain't got no frying pans or nothing.
Maybe it was
We
a
don't go
deer.
underground.
Maybe it
Oh
was
my
this little
God.
deer got scared.
No, I don't think that's a deer. But
Or we could just go inside and not be out here. That
That-
seems like a good starting point.
that one.
Personally.
That one.
Yeah, I like inside. Inside sounds good.
Yes, and
Inside.
we can check outside from the safety of the house.
Oh, for sure. Through the
Yes.
window.
Yeah.
Through
Oh,
the
yeah.
windows.
Oh, yeah.
Windows. Yeah.
I don't even know why I'm outside to begin with. Outside is
Let's
horrible.
go. You know, I
Like,
understand why we're
that's-
still here. Like I'm just
Yeah.
gonna like walk in.
Let's go inside.
All right, so you all are heading back into the house.
Yes.
Who is the first one heading towards the house?
That would be me, I think.
Okay.
I'm second.
I'll
Please
be the
make
last
me-
one.
Please make me a sight roll, Sade.
Awesome, cool. I will take from. I'm just gonna take 2 from taste on that one.
Okay.
So that is a 9.
Would you roll?
I got a 9.
Okay. So you see something kind of shining under the stairs,
Mhm.
and the front door is slightly ajar.
Something shining under the stairs
Mhm.
and the doors, and we did not leave the door open. I'm assuming. So I'm like,
Maybe
Did
you
someone-
did, maybe you didn't.
did someone forget to close the door? I'm just. I'm not trying to alarm. You know what? We're already kind of alarmed, but no, like I know sometimes we like, just like we're eager, but did no one forgot that? Who
Can I
left?
add points to memory?
And I'm
You
gonna
see,
eye the
it
stairs.
might have been me. I'm very forgetful. I will own that.
Mm-hmm.
It could have very well been me.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way anything bad happened because of that, so we should be fine.
Yeah.
Inside.
No, this is perfect.
If you guys want, I'll just go on inside and they'll see.
You are brave.
You're very brave.
So brave.
Good on
You are
you.
brave.
Maybe
So
the deer
brave.
went inside.
Maybe the deer is inside. Yes.
Maybe the deer is inside. I'm
Deer
gonna
is
eye the
inside
inside
stairs.
the
the house.
Can I take a closer look at under the stairs? Like just like kind of.
Sure. Sure, make me another sight roll.
Cool. I'm gonna keep it where it is. Let's see. 11.
Okay, 11, that is a
Oh,
success.
God.
So looking under, you see a necklace.
Do I identify it as anyone?
You
Did
can
anyone-
just see that it's a necklace. Are you wanting to reach in and take it?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it and pick it up.
Okay. Make me a touch roll.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Please, for the love of God, 13.
Attached to.
You said a 13?
Yeah, 13. Lucky
It's-
13.
It's sticky.
Mm.
And it's not a tacky sticky, but it's soft. And as you bring it out and into the light, you do see that there is blood along the back of the chain.
I'm gonna drop it immediately after seeing it. Like it's just like pick it up. Oh no. Okay. I was gonna ask if this was anyone's. It's a bloody necklace. I'm pretty certain none of y'all have bloody necks. So I'm just going to like just leave. Should we even go in there?
You should go wash your hands.
Yeah.
I love you,
Wait.
Katie.
We watched the necklace because now it has your fingerprints on it.
And I'm going to like cautiously enter. I'm like, thanks. I will wash my hands cautiously inside.
Okay.
Ugh.
So as you all head in, you can either make me a sight or hearing or smell roll, whichever you prefer.
I'm gonna do sight.
Wait, all of us, we just pick one.
I'm gonna
Sight-
do hearing.
I'll do
Okay.
smell.
Oh,
I will do.
I'll do sight too.
I'll do sight as well.
9.
Okay.
Let's see if I.
I got a 19 for sight.
I got the
19 for
I
sight.
got the 18 for hearing.
I got 12 for sight.
Wonderful. Sade?
Natural.
I had gotten
Oh, someone should have done smell, shouldn't we?
7. Sorry.
Don't
April?
worry. I was doing smell and I got a natural one. So
Oh,
we're
no!
covered. We're covered
I
on
should've
smell.
done smell.
Don't worry about it.
We're covered.
We all have a cold. We can't smell much of anything.
It's allergy season in Georgia. No
There's
one
a lot
smells
of hay.
anything.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
yeah, a lot of pollen.
So as you all enter, you see that the furniture has been moved from where you last saw it. It appears to have been pushed as if making way for something. And those of you with hearing, you can hear the creaking of the trees outside.
Oh god.
And for April, there is a stench of rot that fills your nose so badly it overwhelms you, sickening you.
I'm gonna get some Claritin.
It smells so bad in here.
Are you
somebody
sure?
got the
Yeah.
What are you
Vicks.
talking about?
Are you
I think-
sure?
I think.
I can't
Oh, are
smell
those
it.
my car keys? I'm just gonna take those and go outside.
Oh,
just
okay.
gonna-
Are you okay? And
I don't need to be. This smells so bad in here.
Listen,
Um,
I got some Vicks. I got some Vicks.
I don't want to
Well-
smell better. I want it. I want.
No,
to smell
it'll
less.
just it'll clear it up. It'll clear it up. Vicks clears up
you
everything.
put it on your
Trust-
top lip. That's all
Yeah.
you smell. You
Yeah.
good.
Oh man, I'm too old for this.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
God.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but someone was in here. Is there no security around? Oh, well, it's in the
Don't
middle
go
of the
by
woods.
yourself. Do not go by yourself anywhere.
Okay, does someone want to go with me to wash my hands
I'll
of
go with
random blood
you.
on a necklace that wasn't there before, probably?
I'll go with
Can I-
you.
Can
Okay,
I
cool.
inspect the furniture and start like pushing it back?
You're
Yeah.
so brave.
Well, you're going to the bathroom. You're going further into the house.
Oh, you're right.
That is
Should
true.
we maybe
You're
not
right.
make a lot of noise? if
Okay,
there's something in the
so
house?
Sharon and Sade are going to the bathroom to wash hands. Katie, make me a touch roll
Okay.
to start moving the furniture and
All right.
inspecting.
What I'm gonna do for the touch roll, I'm gonna rearrange my stats. So I'll take one away from taste, smell, and hearing. So touch is 3. So
Okay.
so taste, smell, and hearing will be -1, and then sight will be 0. Does that work?
Since you yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm sorry. I keep thinking it resets every time you do it, right? Like it resets everything as 0.
No, they'll stay as they are. So
Oh.
to make
Until
so to
you
make
make the change.
touch.
Well, then never mind.
3?
Take the 2. In that case, all you would have to do is just take everything away from hearing
Yes.
to make that -1, and then touch would be 3.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
And we got, dang it, 12. What the heck? This is my third 12, like with math, 12.
All right. So
Okay.
You go to inspect the furniture and you see that the fabric has small tears through it.
Oh, it was an animal.
And as you go to push it back, a sharp pain in your hand as you get a splinter in your finger.
Owie. Does anyone have tweezers? Do you see any in the bathroom?
Yeah, there's probably tweezers. I think we all have like at least packed a tweezer in our makeup bags, I'm hoping. So yes, I have one.
I didn't.
Oh, well then it's just me. like once I wash my hands.
I also
I
do not
pack
have
very
tweezers.
light because I am not trying to lose anything in
I
this
feel
here
that.
wilderness.
I feel that.
Okay.
Maybe I need
my
to
skin
like
color already
readjust my
matches
travel.
the trees.
like,
Y'all already
needs.
know that I am not a fan of being outside here. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like this trip I would not bring things like tweezers. I don't need to tweeze on this trip.
I
Okay, but-
mean, oh yeah, I guess
Sade.
we're
All right, I'm
splinters,
just prepped here. Here's tweezers.
I'm
Why
lazy.
do you need tweezers? Why did you suddenly get a
I
splinter?
got a splinter. I was pushing the furniture back, and it turns out whoever made this furniture did not cure the wood and clearly didn't know what they were doing. So terrible
Here.
craftsmanship. I just gotta add.
Here, Katie.
Thanks. I take
Make
the
sure we
tweezers.
need to make sure to put that on like the cabin rental.
Mhm.
Do I?
website.
Yeah, I definitely put that in the Airbnb review. So
2-star Yelp review. 2 stars. That's it.
One personally, like
Bad security.
Yeah. Do I do roll a touch to get the splinter out?
No, you can.
Oh, okay. I just
easily
get it
the
out.
splinter out.
Alright. Cool.
April, you stepped outside from the smell.
Oh yeah, I walked outside.
Okay.
That was
Please make me a hearing roll.
that is a 17.
Fantastic. A 17 is a success with a bonus. So you hear a sound in the woods, kind of dull at first, until it hits again. And you realize it is a woman screaming. But it's pretty far deep into the woods, which was why it was muffled the first time.
There's somebody screaming out here. It sounds like a woman, kind of
Are you
far
s-
away.
Are you sure it's not a coyote? They
or
kinda
like a
sound
cougar, because I
that.
know cougars like yelling actually sound like a woman screaming. So like
Yeah.
it could just be
You know what?
that.
It's a cougar. Maybe it's just a cougar. We should just ignore it.
Is it a cougar or is it a cougar?
I want to go home.
I don't know if I can tell.
Just stare at ravens, just like,
age
yeah.
of them from the screen.
Yeah.
And the scream happens again.
Okay.
No, we're leaving. Can we leave?
Do you hear
What?
that? Oh, you want to? Yeah, let's just leave. Let's just. You don't have to.
Yeah.
just leave.
This isn't like
Let's
we see
go.
a bloody necklace under the stairs. Someone moved our shit. They're screaming in the woods. That could be a cougar or a woman.
Or both.
Or
Or
both.
both.
Oh my god, there's a cougar attacking a woman.
A
And, like,
cougar attacking a cougar?
Cougar can't do
Cougar
anything
on
about
cougar
it.
violence is
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. What if like that was her necklace? She got attacked by the cougar drug her off.
Yeah, but is there like drag marks? Did we like miss that? Like,
I didn't
I'm
look for
actually gonna
any.
go
Go look.
outside. I'm gonna
Oh,
go
cool.
outside
Let's
and try to
look.
take a look.
So
Let's
yeah,
be
I'll do that
honest.
too then.
If a cougar has run off with a cougar, the smartest thing for us to do is get help. None of us are equipped to go
Yeah.
cougar hunting.
Oh no,
I got
I'm not
another
gonna go
Not at all.
after it.
I was not planning on
Absolutely
going
not.
out in the woods where a cougar is attacking a cougar. Maybe
I
question
know
mark.
my limits.
I rolled another 19 for sight as I go outside.
Wonderful.
Ooh,
So
I
another
got a-
success with a bonus. So you see, as you go out, April is already standing out there, and you look out to the tree line, and you do see some shadows and the trees unnaturally bending.
Got it. I kind of just like relay the information. I'm like, ladies,
Yeah.
non-men friends, there are some trees bending.
That's a big ass cougar. I don't think
I don't-
that might
There
not
there
be
ain't a
cougar.
cougar in this world that could bend a tree like this, my
No.
friend.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's not a thing that happens. I'm just gonna leave my stuff actually. I'm gonna go to the car. And we can
Go
go
into the car.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have my phone on me?
Like all good
Fire
movies, you have no
master?
service.
Why would we rent a place with no signal? That is always the first thing we should.
We were
should
trying to
do.
get away and like have like
Yeah.
just vibe. I guess that's what people do,
away
right?
from
When like they want to get
civilization.
away.
I mean, I
Be
brought
away for the
board
weekend.
games.
So Sade, you're heading to the car.
Yeah.
Okay, please make me a sight roll.
Cool. 20.
Whoa, 20. That is a major success.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
So as you start to make your way to the car, you catch the moonlight reflecting off something right at about the level of your ankle. A straight line. Would you like to make a hearing roll?
Yes, I would. Please. 1 second. I'm gonna take from touch to go to wait, it's which hearing you said?
Yes.
Okay. And put that into hearing. So let's see what that's like. I needed it. 10.
10. So it's a minor success. So you hear something as you look down this line that the moonlight is glinting off of. Looking down into the tree line where it appears to end, you can hear a metallic rustling.
There's something over there, and there's metal. Metal? Is this like a?
Like a trash can.
That's not what I had.
There are trash cans in the woods.
Yeah.
Cougars must have
Awesome.
stolen them.
When you say a line, like it's like what? Like something leading into the woods, or
Given the role that you had,
I can't tell.
you can't really tell,
Mhm.
but it's about ankle height. It seems, if it wasn't for the moonlight, you would not have seen it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So, what is that?
Can I roll to see if I see a bear?
Yes, absolutely.
Because bears do that. They take stuff like trash.
Yeah.
Bear
Okay.
and a cougar working together.
Yeah. Maybe
The
it's,
animal.
maybe it's
This is the animal uprising.
The animal kingdom.
Is it a
That is an
tripwire?
11. Finally broke the 12 streak with an 11.
It's still a success. You're looking and you don't see a bear, but you are seeing some kind of very large shadow.
Well, with my bear knowledge, which
My
isn't
God.
much.
If
I
it were
don't-
to be a bear, it would have to be standing on its back legs.
I don't think it's well, bears can do that. But okay, not the point, not the point. There is a enormous tall shadow figure over there.
So it's either a bear or something bigger than a bear in the
Yes.
woods.
What's bigger than a bear in the woods?
Definitely
don't-
not a person. So I'm just gonna, eat
Yeah,
their-
I'm not planning on finding out.
You
anytime
know
soon.
what? Don't worry, I got this. And I go back inside to find like the little backpack that I brought, and I pull out a machete. Can I do that?
You absolutely can.
Cool.
And
Like
You
say
just
bear
brought
mace.
a machete.
And
with
as
you?
you pull out the machete.
Hmm?
As you pull out the machete, no one has to roll for this. You hear glass breaking from the cabin. And Raven,
Nope.
as you are in the cabin, you see that a branch has fallen through the window of the cabin.
Oh, Mother Nature trying to fucking kill me. I told y'all this was not a good idea.
Wait, so from our perspective, we're all outside, Raven is inside, and we all hear glass break.
Yes.
I'm gonna run inside to try to see if she's okay. So I'm gonna roll for sight.
Okay.
And I will take away from my touch to do it.
Okay.
So I'll do sight 3, touch will be 0, hearing, taste, and smell are all -1.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what we got. Hey, dirty 20.
Fantastic. So that is still a major success. So as you come in, you see that Raven's okay, but there's a branch through the window and it's still attached to the tree. It didn't fall through. It's just through the window.
Rotten wood. It'll do that. I've
You know
heard
what?
once
You're
or
right.
twice.
You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. And I take my machete and I kind of like shove it in my belt. If I don't have a belt. I wear leggings. So I shove it in my leggings
Okay.
and I walk out.
You can
Um,
do. You shove a machete in your leggings?
Yeah, it's sheathed. It's not like
Oh,
I was with you. I was 100%.
I was like, I really hope.
I may be a little hood, but I know to sheath my blades. Okay.
Oh my god.
I love this.
Right.
So
All
I'm
right.
gonna put the machete with the sheath in my leggings.
Go get him.
All right. So for the three who are still outside,
Can I get a closer look at what that line is? I'm assuming, actually, yeah, can I just get a closer look at what that line is?
if you want to lean down, it is a clear fishing wire that is very taut.
That's what I thought. Is this
And
some-
as you're looking at it, that warmth comes over you. And that shadow that was in the tree line is starting to approach.
You can stay wherever you are. I call out to that shadow and I back up, and I'm just like, this is some soft shit. I don't have time. We should leave. This is a taut wire. There's a trap somewhere. I've seen movies. I know what this is.
I've seen movies.
I've heard of him.
Is this? We just step over it? We just like.
Is our car like between us and the wire, or is it like?
The wire is in front of you on your way to the car, so you could attempt to.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna like
Yeah,
hop
yeah.
over it then.
Okay.
While like direct, like wherever this is, like you stay where you are, hop over to get to the car.
Okay, so Sade and April are going to the car. Sharon, what are
Yep.
you doing?
I am going inside the house.
Okay. And so Sharon, you do see the tree branch coming through the window.
Mm-hmm.
And Sade and April, are you getting into the car? Or you're just getting to the car?
Get in the car. That's just
Yeah,
like,
get into the
if
car. I'm
they
not
don't-
gonna
if
like
they don't wanna
drive off of
leave,
that,
let's just leave
everyone,
them.
but
I don't-
like,
Oh, okay. We don't
what?
have to leave. Nothing. Nothing.
April.
Wow.
Yes.
Damn.
We offered. There's
We're
another
getting-
car. It's not like there aren't 4 more cars right here.
We all drive our own car?
We all drove ourselves?
I don't know.
We
I
didn't road
totally
trip?
would have asked to ride with someone.
We didn't road trip?
I thought we
There's,
road
there's
trip.
probably at least 2 cars. There's another car.
Or at least
right
I
there.
would say
There's
yeah, at least 2 cars.
Did the
for
5 of
sure.
us all pile into a car? Because I'm hoping it'd be a very large car if that's the case.
Look, I was
Well,
trying
we
to
have
make
2
sure that we
cars.
left you a vehicle, but if you wanted, there'd be only 1 car. We could
Yeah,
take
I-
the van
I
and
feel-
leave.
I feel like
All
there
right,
would be 2
for
cars.
Yeah, same.
April and Sade,
Oh,
please
cool.
make me a hearing roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna finally move some points. I'm gonna move 1 from touch and taste out.
15.
Okay, to make hearing 2.
2, yeah. 18.
18. And Sade?
15.
15. All right, so for Sade, you begin to hear a cracking sound, a slow, like, and April, since you got the success with the bonus, it's tree cracking, and you can hear the branches and everything beginning to fall.
The trees are falling. We gotta go. We gotta.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lead out. Hurry
I-
up! Get in
I
the
know,
car.
I
Get
call
in the
back.
car.
Trees are moving. Trees
Okay,
are moving.
watch the
Get
step-
your
watch
asses
the
out
wire.
here.
And as you're screaming, you all hear the tree finally snap and give way as it drops across the front of your car, smashing the front window.
So I shouldn't grab my stuff?
I'm
Maybe
glad I'm
put it
inside.
in a quick grab place, but no, we're not taking this vehicle.
I hope you got insurance.
Well, maybe
I
it
call
just
out.
broke like the window. Maybe the engine's fine.
Is the other car?
Is there a- so can we confirm if there's a second car?
The 4 other cars, because we all drove separately,
We all drove ourselves.
and parked at a weird zigzag so as not to line up.
For April and Sade, make me a sight roll together.
Oh, cool.
So this is a sight roll for the 2 of you. And then Sharon, Raven, and Katie, you all make a sight roll for the 3 of you.
Oh, hell yeah. That's my one good stat.
Yeah, Katie's 12.
16.
Come on.
12.
13.
It's a 4.
Oh.
I don't know if you
So,
do nat ones like, or like you still add.
Nat 1 is only going to be a major failure if you have no bonuses.
Okay, I do have bonuses, so 4.
Okay. And so April and Sade, what'd y'all roll?
12.
12.
13.
13. Okay, so for the both of you, that figure's approaching the back of the car now. And for Sharon, Raven, you see a figure outside of the open door. And Katie, you are grabbed.
No.
And Katie is drug out the door.
I'm screaming like I do.
And Sharon and Raven, if you would like to make a sight roll to try and see what grabbed Katie.
I'm going to take 3 away from smell for this.
Okay.
For sight.
Okay.
I'm gonna take 1 away from hearing for sight, so 2 for sight.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Can I do anything at all, or am
Yes,
I like
you
totally
can.
Okay, how many points am I allowed to take away? Like, how negative can we get?
Up to 3.
Up to 3. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. Right now, my touch is 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, my touch is 0. My
Yeah.
sight is 3. So I'm gonna make sight a 0.
Okay.
I'm gonna put those 3 into touch, and then I'm gonna take 1 more negatives from taste and smell to make both of those. Oh, not 1 more negatives. Yeah, taste and smell, and make those -2 each.
Okay.
So then touch will now be 5.
You can go up to 3 points.
Oh,
So,
up to
touch-
okay, my
yeah,
bad, my
touch
bad.
maxes out at 3.
So never mind. I take that
-3
back.
or
Taste, so
3?
taste and smell will stay as 1. I apologize. I'm still learning rules. So
That's
touch,
okay.
touch will be currently 3, and I will try to use that touch. Can I equate that to like fighting, like
Yeah.
physical, anything sort of
Absolutely.
like strength?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that to try to like kick and scream and like hit whatever it is to see if they'll let me go.
Okay.
I did get a nat 20 plus 3, so I got 23.
Amazing. That's a major success.
I got a 14 plus 2.
Awesome. So that's a success with a bonus. So for the two of you, the thing that is holding Katie, it's something of flesh and bark, as if a tree had grown through this body, molding itself with it.
Oh.
And before you can begin to think what on earth that could be, Raven, you see what is wrapped around Katie are these long wooden spindly claws.
Okay.
And Katie, you can feel these claws digging into the side of you. And April and Sade, that figure is getting closer.
Oh
Right.
my god.
If I'm in the car, like I'm next to the car, I'm assuming
Mhm.
the one that got destroyed. I'm assuming it's gonna be my car. So I'm like, well, fuck.
Ooh.
Okay, I guess. Is it like this lease? All right, and then like I'm gonna reach into my passenger side because if I did have a car, I would have a bat in the front seat for sure.
I rolled a 17 to fight my way out of these claws.
Fantastic. So kicking, screaming, and pulling at it, you can feel that wooden texture. And with a 17, you get the mind that there's enough wood here that you could snap it. And so you manage to break the hands and
Okay.
drop out of its grasp.
Let everyone know. Good news, it's dry wood. Snaps real
Excellent.
easy. But I'm screaming frantically and like terrified as I say this. It's not as casual as I just delivered it, but you know. I start running towards where everyone is, by the way.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so grabbing my bat.
Okay.
I am going like I don't know if I can. I'm gonna take that. We're gonna go to the other car and we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
Yep, yeah, that's what we're doing.
So yeah, so
And so as you start to run towards the other cars, you hear that same cracking and bending and falling
I see
as
what's happening here.
trees proceed to begin falling like dominoes, not just on your cars, but across the entire pathway, creating this web blocking you at the cabin.
His plan.
Oh,
well,
okay.
fuck us, I guess.
Listen, and I start yelling into the trees like, my great grandma practiced voodoo, you bitch. I'm not
Do you
scared.
know any of it?
No. Shh.
I will of course have a lighter on me. That is something I would have on me. Katie said it was dry wood. I would try to break a branch off and set it on fire.
Okay.
So I have like a
Useful
Yeah, you can
information.
get
you
back.
can easily do that. You have made yourself a torch.
Awesome. Just gonna
And
wave it
so
towards the
April and
three
Sade, are
people.
y'all staying by the cars?
No,
Or-
if this is like
Yeah.
clearly like, oh, I see what the fuck they're doing. I'm like, all right, back inside. I'm guessing we need to like board up or something like that. Come on.
And the screaming continues from down in the woods, now becoming almost a wet gurgle through the screaming.
No.
oh, that's definitely not a cougar.
I
Oh,
feel
no.
real bad for her, but we can't. We gotta go.
I know.
Uh,
back inside.
yeah.
Back inside.
All right, we all run back inside.
Preservation, baby.
Okay. Do you think they're mad because like the cabin's made of wood and that's dead trees?
We didn't build the cabin.
I know, but maybe they think they did because they're confused. They're trees. I don't know how their thought processes really extend.
Oh, I'm not gonna say yes because that was very intentional. The way that whatever that thing was snatched you.
But it also broke the cabin, and it why would it be tree on tree violence then?
Just trying to get at us.
Are we really talking about the ethics of trees right now?
I just be like, that's fair. I don't know.
We should just set the entire, just set them on fire. We set everything on fire.
All right,
Not
I'm gonna
the cabin.
start like taking furniture
April.
and blocking the doors.
Do I? Okay, so do I take note? So remember how we saw like the tree branch break through the window?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Fire master?
Yes.
Fire master. Is that tree still there, or do I
Yes,
take
it
note that
is.
that's the one that snatched me? Okay, different tree. Okay. All right. Well, I see this tree coming through the window as a threat, and I say, we gotta push this tree out of the window and block it off.
April, fire.
April, as you hold up your hand, you see that the branch that you have been holding this whole time as your torch has begun to wind itself around your hand and wrist.
Oh, I like
That
tree.
no.
That. I'm gonna hit the other tree branch that I was gonna use the fire. I'll just start hitting it with the flaming branch in my hand. This is
You
probably
do
not the smartest
manage-
thing, but I am panicking.
You do manage to set the other branch on fire, but as it catches on fire, your torch goes out, and the
Raven!
wood is now creeped up to your elbow.
Somebody get an axe. You gotta cut it off.
A machete!
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 Gotta cut it off.
Use the machete!
Cut it off.
Time out. Audio processing. Can't do
It's
this.
fine. Sorry. Just nerves. I'm sorry.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna cut the arm off if y'all want me to cut the arm off, but I can't concentrate if you yelling at me.
Sorry.
You want me to-
Sorry.
So I unsheath my machete.
Okay.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you-
You want me? I'm
I
doing
trust
this.
You. I trust you.
Cutting the arm off? Can you just like cut around?
I'm
it?
gonna try to, instead of like cutting the arm off, I want to try to like get between the bark and the skin if
Skin.
possible, and
Okay.
start to like,
Whittle
shimmy
away.
it, shimmy the
So
shimmy it down.
make me a, let's call this touch, since
Alright.
you're trying to pull the bark up from the skin.
That's a 13.
The bark has begun to fuse itself to April's skin, and as you try to
Oh.
pull it off, you see the skin beginning to come with it.
Well, I think. Would you rather have your arm cut off or just the skin pulled off?
Just take it. Just take the arm. Just don't rip a band-aid off. You know, just take it.
Okay, fine. So I hold the arm out and like,
Make
Kinda
me a
grip.
touch roll.
oh.
I am preemptively like getting clothes that I was gonna throw away anyway because I was getting ready to leave, and I'm like ripping, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting ready for this shit.
Can I like shove like a like?
That's an 11.
Like a purse.
Yeah,
thing
like
for
a
your
purse
mouth.
strap into her mouth, like a piece of leather. So she's just like, just bite down.
Okay, so With an 11, that's actually still a success.
Okay.
So it takes 2 or 3 hits though,
Oh god.
as bone is quite dense,
Yeah.
but you manage to sever April's arm off.
I look for a first aid kit.
I'm immediately gonna
Tourniquet.
tourniquet that shit.
Tourniquet. Yeah, tourniquet.
I
So
was ripping.
Sharon and Sade take to
Yep.
a tourniquet. Katie, there is a basic first aid kit here. There's some antiseptic in there, bandages, everything you would need to dress this.
Okay.
Don't touch the arm.
I'm sorry, we got it. And I like dump the antiseptic on it. It hurts. It's painful.
Much screaming is happening.
I continue to tell you to bite on the purse strap.
I'm like, we need to cauterize this thing. We gotta cauterize it. Give me the tourniquet.
Yeah.
Is there
There's
an oven?
fire.
The campfire is outside.
Wait, is it a gas stove?
Yeah,
Is
there's a
either that
gas
or
stove.
the actual fire here?
Go
Like
get
one of
the
those-
pan. There's a pan in there. Turn the stove on. Get
Well,
the
we
pan.
are so
Heat it up.
resourceful for this last minute situation
I
that's popping
know.
up, and I'm gonna go over to the kitchen.
You're
Why
all
have we
final
had
girls.
a pan on the stove for the last 15 minutes just for this occasion?
Yeah, okay. I'm putting the pan on the stove, waiting for it to get like super, super hot, and then
Okay. And so as you guys are waiting on the stove, all of the windows go dark with shadow.
That's good.
And the
That's
branch
cool.
that was through the window that was on fire is gone. And so that is just covered with shadow now as that window is broken open.
Do I see any tall pieces of furniture I can shove in front of that window?
A bookcase, and if you turned the couch up on its side.
Okay.
Wait, before you do that, I'm gonna take like a pair of the. I'm sure there's a fireplace, like the fireplace tongs. I'm gonna
Yes.
grab my arm and throw it out the window.
Your
Okay.
arm?
wow.
Yeah, the part we cut off. I don't
Oh,
want
the
that
part we
infected.
cut
I don't
That's
want
a
the
serious
infected piece in
detachment
the
right
house.
now,
I was like,
literally.
no.
It's
Okay.
a hazard.
It's a hazard.
As you throw it out, go ahead and make me a sight roll.
Oh,
Hmm.
I got a 6. There's a lot going on.
A 6. It's a minor success. So as you throw it out, as it's in the air, you see something in the dark that just whips out and snatches it. And then
Somebody-
you hear the squelching sounds of it being eaten.
You're welcome. Board it up. Board it up now.
All right, I'm shoving the bookcase and trying to flip up the. I mean, not at the same time, but I do the bookcase first, and then I try to do the couch second.
Okay. And by this time, the pan has heated up.
Okay, April. And I lift the handle. I'm like, get ready.
Let me get the purse strap.
You're going through it. I'm so sorry, and I'm going to just
Fine,
like,
it's fine.
this is like the heated part, like against the, like the.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. It's like, all right, and. go.
Hey,
stump.
this is fun.
Sade and April, make me a smell roll.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna take all my
Oh.
smell. I'm gonna
I
dump
didn't-
all my points out of smell.
Is it like, wait, that's a
I don't
question.
see
Is
the
it like a
value in
fail
smell.
or a success to not smell?
Yeah, I rolled a 7 either way.
You rolled a 7. Okay.
15.
7 and a 15. So April, it smells
Vic.
real
You got
bad,
the
but you're
Vicks.
fine. It smells bad, but you're fine. The Vicks is still helping your wonderful Vicks mustache.
Thank you.
Sade, it's thankfully the smell is only April. And you know, it's the smell of carterizing.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, so only
Right.
April can like get the smell of what, like just heated skin on that one. I'm like, nope, eating that out of my mind. No, thank you. Turning
I
my
just
head away.
speared, I just speared Vicks on your face. You guys help.
just take all that. I'm like, God, just thanks. Take that.
Just Sauron the white, like the
Uh.
handprints of the Urukai.
Is it
It
just like
helps.
war paint but Vicks?
Yeah.
I don't want to smell shit.
And so from those shadows, those who are still in the living room, I believe Sharon, Katie, and Raven, branches are starting to break through the windows and grow through it and across the room. And Katie, you see those similar hands coming through one of the windows.
How far away am I from? Okay, wait, there's a fireplace in the room I'm in.
Yes.
Okay, so she took the fire poker, but since we're in the woods, it would kind of make sense if there was like a hatchet or a hand axe, right?
Yes.
I will grab that and whack at the closest branch, I guess. Give it a good old whack.
And so when you give it a whack, you hear that same woman's scream from earlier as the branch slithers out of the window.
Wait, like as if the tree was the one screaming?
Yeah.
As if it was a distraction noise.
Oh, that bitch.
like they got distracted by the noise and went towards her.
As if it's a decoy call.
Yes. So I was like, oh, that bitch. Sorry.
Glad we didn't fall for that one.
I don't know who would have.
Do I see any other furniture to try to like shove in front of that window? How many windows we talking here?
There are 3 main windows. Where the couch was is 2 windows, and then there's 1 window kind of by the front door.
Which one's the one that I blocked?
It is up to you which 2 you were able to block.
Okay, I guess I will block the 2 where the couch were. Whichever one that was broken. That like the
Okay.
Was that one?
They're all broken now.
I meant previous.
Oh yeah, the previous one was behind the couch.
Okay, yeah, I used the bookcase and the couch flipped up to block those. I look to see if there's any other furniture to shove in front of this 3rd one.
Okay, unfortunately, all you have are chairs. You just have 2 like sofa chairs that you would have to stack up on each other to get it, but there's not really anything else to block it.
Well, I'll attempt that. I'll stack the sofa chairs. I don't care.
Okay.
All right. Do I roll anything for that?
No, you're able to successfully do that.
Okay, glad I'm not getting any more splinters.
And so you guys begin to hear that woman scream from around the cabin. It's 3 or 4 screams, maybe 5, maybe 6, maybe 7.
Love it.
Great.
All right. We're in the kitchen, right? Or like I see
Kitchen, living room.
living
It's kind of
room.
one of those like studio
Yeah,
setups.
yeah, okay.
Does
So
it do the movie fast forward thing where everything's like taken care of and wrapped and we're just like now
Yeah,
talking after? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Right. I'm gonna go since fire seems to work. Hey, trees. I'm assuming there's a chair or chairs in the kitchen. I'm going to break off the leg of one of those chairs, and I'm going to, since it seems that wood is fine, I'm going to make that a torch, or one of the legs of the torch.
Okay.
I have another idea. We have
Yeah.
so much alcohol, so much booze, because we knew we were
brought
gonna
so
come
much.
up here. We brought so much alcohol. We
good
soaked some
point.
rags.
I'll
in
get the
alcohol
rags.
and yeah.
Molotov.
I'll get the
Yes.
rags. I'll get the rags.
Molotov. I like shredded
Or-
half
or-
my shit
or-
to
or
get
to
your
make-
arm, so like you can
or-
just use
yeah.
those.
But you could,
Okay.
if you wrap the rag around the stick, it goes out slower as well. So not just for all of it, we just lots of fire on rags.
Yeah. All right. We're prepping. Quick prep.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are prepping the Molotovs. And as you do, something knocks on the door. A polite
Oh, I
knock.
hate-
Fuck off.
Yeah,
I call from the
like-
kitchen.
I
want
checked
any.
to see if the door is locked since I'm already in that room.
The door is locked
Okay.
and it knocks again.
I'm out of furniture.
I kind of peek out of the kitchen. I go, no, Mr. Superman not home.
And you hear the women screaming around the cabin again as it knocks again louder this time. And then you hear, actually make me a hearing roll, everyone who would like to.
Oh,
Okay,
actually,
yeah, might as
okay.
well.
I'm going to take my sight back down to normal,
Okay.
and I'm going to add that to my hearing for this.
Okay.
Same.
And it's not going to make a difference.
Oh no.
I get a whole 4.
So 2 hearing. I rolled a 11.
11
Okay.
on that one.
11. Katie?
2.
2.
Very
April.
useful.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 1 for a 3 total because I had already moved those points.
Okay, so everyone is very distracted by the knocking and the screaming and just this cacophony of noises. But Sade and Sharon, you start to notice there's more knocking, and you look up and realize that there's knocking coming from the attic.
What?
There's an attic in this cabin.
Is there a basement?
Yeah, how many floors is
Is there a
this cabin?
basement?
It's like
Who
one of
chose
those
this
just
cabin?
like where the HVAC goes.
Yeah.
Is there a basement though?
Is there
There
a
is not a
basement?
basement.
Like a cellar situation?
No.
There would just be a crawl space.
Okay.
We're not going down there.
Yeah, I mean,
We're not going up there.
We're gonna just like hunker down in this spot and make sure nothing comes down those stairs, or else we're yeeting Molotovs in that direction. I know
Up
that we're
there.
in the house and we could die, but I'd rather die on our own means rather than like whatever happened to those people outside.
Mm.
yeah.
And they call your attention to it, and you guys begin to hear that knocking too. But it sounds almost like footsteps going through an attic space much too small to hold a person.
Fuck.
Don't like that. Don't like that at all.
A little sprite.
Little
Tree sprite
like
running
Chucky
through.
running.
A
like-
gnome.
Ah, Katie.
Not Chucky.
A,
Not Chucky.
leprechaun.
Not leprechaun. What leprechaun? I see leprechaun in the hood too. I'm not for this.
We're fighting screaming trees.
If we get out of here, I'm not going into the woods ever again.
don't
I
wanna
know
come
they
out
say
here
not
anyway.
to start forest fires, but what
I'm
if?
about to start a forest fire.
Do it. I'm here for it. Burn this shit down. Burn it.
I feel like
Smokey the
that's
Bear
all
would
I
be so
needed.
disappointed.
I just Smokey is not
Smokey the
here.
Bear.
Smokey Bear could have shown up to help, but he chose not to, so he brought this upon himself.
Wow.
And from that knocking, it suddenly goes quiet, and the sounds outside go quiet, and the knocking on the front door goes quiet. And there's a deafening silence in the cabin now.
I hate this.
I hate it.
You know
But
shit's about to
here-
go down, right? You know shit's about to go down
Maybe
right
they
now.
left.
Whenever it
It's
gets
fine.
silent, you know what the fuck that means.
It's like we're in the eye
Before
of
the
the storm. Yeah.
I now see why this place was such a good deal. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh my
Perfect.
goodness.
You know, Katie, I was wondering because this was what, $30 a night?
$30 a night. This is
That's
along the
amazing.
same lines
That's
of buying a
$100
house for like
each.
$10,000.
I thought it was just because it was super out of the way. They're competitors.
You know, it's fine.
It's
we
fine.
just
We're,
gonna
we're
die
here.
out here.
It's all good.
We
We're
gonna
gonna.
die. And as I'm saying this, I'm like waving my machete around like, we gonna die. We gonna die.
We're not gonna
I'm
die.
just
We
like
have
holding this
Molotovs.
hatchet like.
Wait, I have Molotov.
No, it's too
Did we
soon.
not throw those? I thought we threw those.
Not
yet.
yet. I think we're
Oh,
just
we
putting on
didn't.
We were just
waiting,
prepping them for like
waiting.
when something does try to come in.
Oh,
But
okay.
It's one of those things like once we start throwing them inside the house, we're kind of
It's
Yeah.
over.
Hey,
It's
April.
over.
I was planning on needing them out of windows if they were gonna keep on like trying to
Yeah,
like knock in or
same.
open through go through the doors. But
April, you're gonna need someone else to light it though, because you only have one hand.
I just give you this look and I put the Molotov on the table and I take my lighter, which is now a Zippo, and just like flick it on my leg.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay,
Ah.
you've proven your point.
All right, can everyone make me
Drop
a
it because it
touch
burns my
roll?
finger.
Oh heck yeah!
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna switch something over.
Yeah,
Yeah, 20.
Permanent negative. To
A
touch
nat
now that I
20?
have one arm.
Well, like 17 plus 3, 20.
Nice.
I have a 16.
16.
14.
I took from my smell to make my touch a 0 because it's in other places that I think are more useful. And it was a horrible decision. I got a 4.
All right. So I believe Raven and Katie, you guys had the 2 highest numbers.
No, I don't think so. I had an 8.
Oh, you had an 8. Who
I
had
had a 14.
14?
I have a 16.
16. Okay, so April, Sharon, and Katie, the ground below you begins to rumble and shake on the cabin floor. And Raven and Sade, you don't catch it in time. It actually gets you by surprise as it knocks you over, shaking. And the both of you fall to the ground.
This bitch, as I fall.
I tumble down, and I'm gonna try to like scramble right back up. I'm like, Roots, is that what this is?
What?
Not like,
think they're
not
gonna, like,
actually, like
lift
not
the-
like not like the movie. If that's where you were going, I'm talking about more like just
Actual roots.
actual roots.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
sorry, my mind went there. I apologize.
I think we just need to set everything. We just start chucking fire outside. That's
And you
only
see the
option.
floorboards are now
Oh,
rumbling hard enough
no.
that they're coming off of their nails and beginning to fluctuate throughout the cabin.
Okay,
just burn
so it's
everything to the
very-
ground.
So it's very hard to stand, is what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think any of us have flashlights, do we?
You have
think
cell
we'd
phone?
bring
I mean, I feel like
flashlights.
we
We have
would
cell
have-
phone
we have cell phone
flashlights.
flashlights.
Cell phone flashlights.
That's
yeah.
a good point. Okay. My idea, which I guess I will communicate this very frantically in this very terrifying situation, is like rush to the door, open the door, throw a Molotov cocktail at whatever's in front of the door. If it hits something, it'll kill it. If not, maybe it'll be a clear enough. The coast will be clear enough to like make a run for it and light the house on fire. Like we can burn the house down.
Where we
That's what I was
running
thinking.
to,
Burn that.
Because like all
I
our
just
cars, I
don't want to
got
burn
like
this house down while I'm in it.
No, I
Yeah.
get that, and I like your plan, and the running with the Molotovs and the throwing is great. But where are we gonna go?
yeah, like it,
Out. I didn't think that far ahead.
Do we
Yeah.
have any
Sharon.
aerosol cans around here?
I have
ooh,
hairspray.
I have hairspray.
We
I
all
like
have
that.
giant bottles of
I heard-
Aquanet.
I heard my
I
name.
have like
Yes.
those like travel size. Like I have like 2 of those. Like it was just,
Sharon,
like,
real quick, can you make
Yes.
me a sight roll?
Yes. I'm gonna take the 2 from here and add it to sight. 15. So 17.
All right. There's a landline in the kitchen.
We had a phone.
Can I go for it? And
Yeah,
can I go for it and see if we can make a call?
'cause
Yes.
who uses a landline anymore? We're all like, oh yeah, we have our phones. We never even thought.
We wouldn't have any service.
That's like payphones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
been a
antiquated
while.
technology. Relics
Okay.
of an ancient time.
So, Sharon, who are you calling?
911?
Okay.
Or yeah, I guess. Yeah.
That's a good answer. No, that's
That
good
is
answer.
a good answer.
That's a good answer.
I'm like, who else?
Family Feud. Good answer.
Yeah.
All right. So you call 911. They do pick up. 911. What is your emergency?
Trees are alive and are trying to kill me and my
What are you doing? No.
Hey, there's an intruder. We need someone to come now.
You always just say fire.
Oh,
Fire! The house on fire.
The house is burning down around me. Come save me.
Is this another prank call? We've had 3
No,
more
please, no,
tonight.
no.
No, it's not a
I
prank.
just
It's
start
not a prank.
screaming frantically in the background, and I'm just like, fire! And I try to really sell it.
We're dying. Come save us.
The smoke, it's so much.
I've
Where
already
you are
lost-
is on fire?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. We'll send emergency services. Where are you located? And you would know the address.
I would know the address.
Yeah, you just like told
A
them.
cabin in 666, a cabin in the woods. That lane.
Man, that address should have been a huge tip off. Why did none of us think that was shady?
deal.
We love a discount.
He goes, all right, please stay on the line while we send services for you.
I just dropped the phone and just let it hang because I'm not staying.
Wait.
I'm not staying.
No,
on the call.
stay on the line. Okay.
Stay on it. Like,
Well, that- I mean,
hold it up to my.
If they're
like,
still on the line, that's fine. They can hear us.
Yeah, they
Yell.
can
Yeah,
hear
they can
us
hear
like
us. I
getting
can just
attacked
leave it.
by a fire, like a tree. No, a fire.
Fire.
Ah.
fire.
And the floorboards are starting to splinter and snap
Oh,
up.
no. So we're all screaming.
I know like we broke off like legs of chairs and turned them into torches. I'm going to like kind of swipe at the floor while that's happening. I'm like, get the
Hope.
fuck off.
Yeah, same.
Nothing is deterring whatever is rumbling and breaking the floorboards.
Interesting. Okay.
It's just like that game. The floor is lava. Just climb on top of furniture or something. Just don't
We use the
step on
furniture
it.
to block out the windows.
All
All
of
it is
them?
the table.
All of the furniture?
Do we use all the furniture?
I mean,
Is
there's
like
the
a
living
coffee?
room
Is there a
furniture.
coffee table? So
There is a coffee
couch?
table.
So we
It's
just
a
climb
small
on the
one.
couch and the coffee table.
It's like side tables to stand on.
But yeah,
We're on the cabinets in the kitchen.
Yeah,
My
I'm
little
like I'm on the
gargoyle
counter.
perched on it.
Like it's just like yeah, like I'm just sitting on the counter.
and we're all just panicking.
Yeah.
Yep. With our weapons.
All right, so getting up on the furniture. This furniture is also very difficult to stand on and stay on as it is on the floor that is also rumbling and breaking and snapping.
Right.
And so let's call this
There's a distance between my foot and the floor.
let's
though.
call this touch as you guys are trying to stay atop this furniture.
Okay.
I got 17.
Fantastic.
1 second.
Raven, you're able to
12.
like you're able to like time it and jump like right when it does.
I got
Hell yeah.
17 also.
Hey, this is
Same
a
with
touch,
you.
right?
Mhm.
We just out there like hopping, like
I got a 10.
A 10.
giving
April?
each other high fives in the
8.
air. Yeah.
Just
8.
yeah.
All right, so all of y'all are able to like hold on and stay on. And it's about then when for everyone except Sharon and Raven, roots fly up through, latching onto both of your legs.
Wait, me
see
too?
those. Yes, Katie, Sade, and April. What was your role, Katie?
12.
Yes, you
Okay.
as well. And you can see that it's those same claw wooden hands grabbing onto your legs. And you can see that the fingers unnaturally curl around your leg and it begins to pull.
I'm gonna bash like
Yeah,
the torch I
like,
have
hit my
on it.
torch.
Like
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
Immediate.
hitting it with the torch.
yeah.
I don't think I have a torch because I'm holding an axe with 2 hands.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
So-
try to whack it with the axe, but like not like what I'm not whacking at my own leg. I'm whacking at underneath.
Yeah, absolutely. So essentially at the wrist. You don't
Yeah.
have to roll for that. As you hit it with fire and hit it with the axe, it retreats for a moment and then busts through the floor. Large roots with these clawed hands on the end of them, bits of flesh between the pieces of bark. As it comes up and begins to claw across the floor.
I'm throwing a Molotov. Like as that happens. Like, nope.
Yeah, I think we're done trying to save this house.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck this house. Like right now. it's like,
Okay,
oh.
and so you've thrown a Molotov?
Mhm.
You throw the Molotovs down at the floor, and the fire catches along the arms, and you hear that woman screaming in a chorus from these arms. And they light on fire, and the cabin lights on fire. And as the fire begins to grow, I think that's a good spot for us to take a break.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Aw.
They were like, "And
I
you
knew it was
all
going to
die in
happen.
a
It was like
fire."
love cliffhangers. Let's go.
Oh,
So we're gonna
man.
get some water, stretch our legs. You guys do the same, and we will be back in about 5 or 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
We all gonna die out here.
We
Probably,
are.
it's fine.
I don't know how we're gonna make it.
Good news.
Well,
is-
welcome back. And so we real quick for my players, I'm actually, because I forgot to do this, sending you what the dice roll tier is so that you know what you get. But as we left off, you have thrown Molotov cocktails at the tree creature, and the cabin is now on fire.
We're probably gonna be fine. No, we're not.
There's a Johnny Cash song for this.
I feel
This is fine.
Yeah.
like
I don't know.
I just need a cup of coffee and a little table,
Yeah.
a little hat.
my biggest inner battle so far is at what point would I honestly would have just like ran out of the house without thinking? Because that I feel like that is.
I feel it
something I
is
would
starting
do.
to come up for
I
most
feel
of
like
us, to
that
be
is
honest.
something I would do.
It is on fire, and the roots have not retreated. They are just on fire and still moving around.
Hate it.
I'm gonna point at the ground from the counter. That's some bullshit.
How
I'm
dare
gonna-
you?
I'm gonna go.
You're gonna run outside?
Yeah, I'm gonna
go.
also go. At
I'm
this
gonna
point.
run too.
Okay. I think I'm on top of like the furniture in the living room with the front door, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I will April, how far away are you?
Like,
I don't know where you jumped on furniture.
I was in the kitchen.
You were
So
in the
I
kitchen.
might be in the end
Okay.
of the room.
Does
But
anyone
I
in the
could-
same room as me have a Molotov cocktail? Because I know I don't have one.
I do.
We would have passed him out as we were making him, just like hand him
Okay.
out to people. There's you. Everyone's got access.
Okay. I just don't feel like I would have the hands to hold one because of this axe.
I have two of them.
There's one on the ground. We'll put some on your.
I have
couch or
one in
something.
each hand.
I
Okay,
got
okay.
I got a Molotov cocktail
Okay.
in one hand, machete, and another Molotov cocktail betwixt the bosom.
Betwixt.
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 You're ready. You're way more
I'm
ready than
ready.
I am. Okay, so all right. I'm gonna swing open this door. You throw out a cocktail, and then we'll just go. So I do this. We do this.
Mhm.
Coordinated.
Run in.
Okay, and so everybody is running out into the woods.
Is there
Not
a
smart.
back door?
So let me, no, there's only one
Oh,
door.
okay.
Oh.
Let me
marble
roll
time.
or draw from the marbles
Oh,
for
no.
the tree
It's
people.
marble time.
The tree people. No.
Oh no.
That is a red.
It.
I always thought if there were tree people,
Red
we
means
would
passion.
get along.
Red means
We're gonna be
passion.
Really? Red is passion, right?
So as you guys run out,
Love.
Find love in these woods.
as you guys run out, you hear that jingling of metal again. And this time you notice that it's like tin cans as your feet skip over another tripwire outside.
Oh, cool.
Man.
This thing
And
really
you
wants us dead.
watch as the house completely engulfs into flames, lighting up the woods. And when it lights up the woods, you see shadowy figures, 5 of them, coming towards each of you. Trees with their roots crawling through the earth and the arms unfurling from the branches with the long wooden claws. And you can see flesh through the tree as it is fully melded. And if you could please all give me a sight roll.
Okay. Since we're running, I will make the conscious choice to put all my points into sight because I felt like my priority in running is like obstacles.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna take.
I'm -3 smell and then add it to sight, so 3 smell.
Okay.
3 sight. Sorry.
Okay, so my taste, smell, hearing is -1, touch is 0, sight is 3.
I didn't need to do that, so like because I got a 20. So I was just like, oh, so
Actually, can I make it to where hearing is 0,
Mm-hmm.
smell is 0, and taste is just -3?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that. I don't need to taste anything. I'm not gonna eat the trees.
I might.
I rolled.
Get off the
I mean, it depends what those trees smell like.
I rolled a 17.
Probably like rot.
I have a
17.
13.
13.
12.
Okay, let me roll. Oh god damn it. 8.
Oh,
8. That's still a success. It's just a minor success.
I know.
April, what'd you get?
12.
12. So, Sade, with your 20, you notice it first.
oh, cool.
Something about the faces in these trees. As you're running and the tree is approaching you, you find you're staring back at yourself.
Yep, I knew it. I knew
Fucking
it. I knew
feeling,
it.
okay.
I knew it.
Jordan Peele, go off.
We were in the trees the whole time.
And
We were the trees.
but your faces and your skin are all the texture of bark, and your faces are twisted
I don't like it.
in screaming horror. And
I'm
as
gonna
they
flip these
move,
things off.
the cacophony of screams that you heard earlier come from these trees. And they reach out and they swipe at you.
I'm gonna use my
Sade.
machete.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the -3 out of taste and add it to touch.
Okay.
Which I didn't need, but it's a 19.
A 19. Wonderful. And so as you get close to these trees, you notice as you hack it, the branch comes right off and something else hits your notice. The story that you've been told coming up here about the warmth and something being too close. There's no warmth here. It's a regular cool night. Whatever causes that warmth for everyone, this is not it.
Bitch. Okay. That's ominous. I'm just gonna keep going with my machete because I don't know how to process that right now.
Okay, what are the rest of you doing?
Screaming.
Yeah, I'm running.
I'm running.
Yeah, running.
And throwing back a middle finger and a fuck you to my tree doppelganger.
No,
so
we're just running track. Like I'm out.
Okay.
I'm not even looking
Yeah,
behind
just
me. I'm just straight
zooming.
forward,
Are
just-
you all running in the same direction?
yeah.
Yes.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I know.
As we were running out, could I have thrown a Molotov at one of the cars?
Yes. Yeah, we can say that you did that.
Okay.
Slow explosion. We don't have time for that, unfortunately. Yes, we would.
I'm just right before they grab us, something explodes. That's my hope.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I have gap insurance.
All right, so let me choose something here. Okay. Katie,
I'm not.
Yeah.
as you're running, it feels like you run. You know that feeling in the South when you're in a well-conditioned house and it's nice and cool, and then you try and step outside? You run through a wall of humid warmth.
Ew. Like swampy.
It's gross.
Yep.
Swamp butt.
The rest of you do not feel this. And Katie, you feel like something is very close behind you.
Why? Okay. 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 Is the overall feeling like they're gaining on me and I have no hope to like get away? Like,
It feels like somehow, even though you're running, something is right behind you breathing on the back of your neck.
okay. This
Right.
frightens me. And I realize I have no true destination where I'm going. I will eventually get exhausted. I'm gonna have to face this thing eventually. So I just try to surprise it by like, putting one foot, like I'm running, and then I put one foot hard in front of me and swing around with the axe to see if I just hit whatever is behind me.
So when you turn around and you swing the axe, you feel it collide and hit resistance as it finds purchase in whatever you swung at.
Okay.
And as it falls, you see the park ranger that you made this reservation with your axe embedded deep into his skull.
Bro, why didn't you say something? You can't just come up behind someone like that.
And as you watch him fall to the ground, you begin to see his skin growing barky.
Okay, at least I can't be put in prison for murder for this.
From where you cleaved him, roots begin to grow.
Well, I cleave him more. I just wail on him. That's terrifying. The trees are taking him. He's gonna become a tree person.
Well, Katie just did a murder and is just like going to town.
Well, at first, like,
just did a murder.
Like, my first instinct is just like, no, you made me do this. Is like instant panic, like trying to talk yourself out.
Why'd you come up behind me like that? You made me do this.
Yeah, try to not put the blame on myself because I feel terrible. But
Sure,
then
you're not supposed to just walk up. You're not supposed to sneak up on people in the woods. That's how. It's a rule.
Should call out
breath
for
on my
someone.
throat. You could have said something, dude. You could have been
It's
like,
not
"Hey,
him. It's really.
I agree.
flashlight."
Sharon,
Mm.
you feel the warmth
Oh no.
in something too close.
God damn it.
And you can hear that Katie is yelling and hacking at something.
Do I still have my? I don't think I do because I threw him. I threw him out the door, right?
Yep.
Shit. I mean, I guess I just keep running, and I don't turn around.
It's getting closer.
Well, I'm gonna die. Like,
Just pulled over.
there's no.
I'm done. I quit. I'm
You
out.
feel a hand close around your arm and spin you around. And it's the park ranger that you made the reservation with.
Okay.
No.
Wait.
What? No.
And he says, "Hey, what's going on? The cabin's on fire. Are you guys okay?"
No, we're not okay. Like the trees are alive, and like everyone's like getting kidnapped by trees, and like.
Oh, you let the ghost stories get to you.
No,
I
it's not.
understand.
It's not a ghost story. It's real, and like we need help, and all
And
that. good stuff.
as his hand is around your arm, you begin to feel his fingers getting longer as they wrap around yours. Are you making any sound or anything to alert your friends?
Ah, yes. Yes. Oh, I hate this. Okay. I'm gonna take the 2 from sight.
Mm-hmm.
What would it be?
You don't need to make a roll to yell out. to
Okay.
them.
Yeah, I'm yelling out to them. I don't know if it's gonna help, but
What are you yelling?
don't turn around. It's the park ranger, and he's a tree. He's a plant. Haha! He's a plant. Sorry.
Okay. No, noted.
Raven, it's getting warm.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I am fanning myself handy.
And there's a shadow approaching you in front of you.
Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out my way.
And as you're running, are you making any attempts to slow down as you're approaching this shadow?
I am taking the Molotov out from betwixt the bosom and throwing it directly in front of me.
It was still in there?
Yeah, it was still in there.
quite shooken up now.
Whatever.
And so you throw the Molotov directly in front of you. And as you run, you skate past the park ranger on fire.
Just throw the middle finger up and keep running. I heard my friend. I heard what she said. I heard it. And I keep going.
And April.
Yep.
Now you feel the warmth.
We're gonna be honest. I can't run very good or fast or far. I'm not very far from the cabin from where we started.
Oh no.
You're probably off balance too because you're missing like part of your arm.
Yeah, I
Your,
keep
like,
trying
your
to swim.
equilibrium's
I'm not.
off.
Yeah.
And April, as the warmth is getting closer to you, the April tree comes around in front of you. And it just says, "Come here."
Yo, bad tree. I'm just gonna like. I don't like it. That's the most pathetic, just flailing of one arm.
And it
ever. I don't
reaches
have a
out.
weapon.
And it wraps around you and lifts you up into the canopy.
No.
Excuse me?
You didn't have your cocktail.
A lighter falls to the ground.
And Sade,
Shit.
you're hearing, it's the park ranger. He's a tree. And
chaos
everyone's
around me.
screaming. Yeah,
Yes.
absolute chaos around you. And the Sade tree comes towards you and just holds out one hand.
I know I have like the torch, or whatever. I'm gonna shove it into its tree face, like essentially like stab it in the face with this torch.
And you hear a blood-curdling scream as the tree goes back. And now that heat is behind you, and it's approaching fast.
Hold on.
Do they sound like us when they scream?
Yes.
It's very horrifying. I'm gonna turn to face the park ranger, and before he's like, "Hey," I'm going to like chest kick him.
Okay.
Cause fuck this guy.
Sparta kick. Sparta kick.
Yeah, so you turn around and you chest kick him. He's a big man though.
Worth a try. I'm still gonna do it. We'll
Yeah,
see how this goes.
You do it, and he stumbles back a little bit, and you look, and where your foot was, there is a cavity in his chest now, full of roots and entanglement. And he looks up at you. Make me a sight roll.
Oh, awesome. Cool. All right.
I love that fan.
21.
21, major success.
Damn.
You see in his hand, as he's kind of checking his chest, there are 5 necklaces wrapped around his hand with cameos on them carved into the faces of all of you.
Oh. Okay. Hold on. Quick thoughts. I want to make a grab for them.
Okay. Let's consider that a touch roll.
Hold on. Okay. Please. For the love of God. Okay, 21 again.
Sorry, I got very nervous. I got
really nervous. Like, this is not time to fucking fail.
So as you grab for them, you yank, and the metal that was wrapped around his hand, it slices through, and his fingers fall down, and those wood claws grow into place. But as you hold all of these, something feels strange.
Shit. No.
And the Sade tree from earlier, you look back to it, and she's smiling. And you begin to see more bark growing across her face as she slowly returns to being a tree.
Cool. Awesome.
And April, up in the canopy, as the tree has pulled you up and above the leaves, you can see the fire truck on its way up the mountain.
Yes.
It's still a ways away. It's down near the bottom, and you guys are kind of closer to one of those nice overlook situations.
For $30 a night? What? Sorry.
It was a good. You just hear screaming in distance. It was a good deal.
Look around.
Help is coming. Just stay alive a little longer.
At this point, have
Probably
I hacked
dead.
away at the park
Yeah.
ranger for it to just
Yeah.
be like dead?
Yeah, he is
Okay.
absolutely dead. And his body has now become pretty much almost like a Wicker Man type situation where he's just vines now that are cracked and broken all over.
Wait, is April still in like a tree somewhere?
Yeah, she's up above the trees, able to see
I've been
outside.
taken.
Okay, you just clutched. All right.
And Raven, as your park ranger is on fire,
Yep, fuck you.
Raven Tree comes out, and she pauses, and she has the same defiant look that you have, and she just reaches her hand towards a neck type area and then points out towards Sade.
Get this. Get this.
You know what? Say less. Say less. And I just kind of like, okay. And I walk. Like I start running. I take the pause. Like I'm trying. Cause I still got another Molotov and I got a whole fucking machete. Okay, we're good. And then I go back to
And so you run and you, Sade, what are you doing?
I'm assuming that like I have one of the, what's it called again?
You have all 5 cameos. The
Yeah.
cameos are those necklaces that have the white carving on
Yes. I'm like,
And there's
I'm
one
like
for each
look
of
for Ravens. I'm like, take this.
Okay, and I take it, and then I like carefully go like I kind of take little steps back over to the me tree, right?
it. Mm-hmm.
And I
And you see as the bark begins to grow back, and she slowly returns to being a tree.
I'm gonna break this now because I don't trust this shit.
I
My
wouldn't break
great grandma did voodoo. I don't trust this shit.
Yeah, you go ahead. You are free to break it.
I break it.
Okay. And Sharon.
I feel like I'm dead, so.
Nope. The park ranger that has come for you.
It's my arm.
Yep. He's looking back at everything happening. And when he turns back to you, his face is almost covered completely in bark.
Ugh.
And he opens his mouth, and it begins to unhinge into this large gaping maw with teeth made of branches.
Oh no.
Sharpened stakes.
What?
You'll have to roll me a touch roll to break out of this.
Fucking hell. Okay. Let me take 2 from sight and
Okay.
put it toward touch. What the? Wow! Oh my god! Oh!
Oh, sorry. I got a horror shiver. You know what I mean?
I rolled a
What did it? Was it the unhinging of the bark?
Yeah, I think so. I think that just
I rolled a 5.
That was such a scandalized gasp. Oh my gosh.
5
So
is a
7.
failure.
Yeah.
And so his hands coil further around your arm and you're unable to fight it as he yanks you closer, biting down, and you feel probably about 30 wooden stakes go through your shoulder
Oh my god.
as he begins to tear into you.
Fuck.
Just cut the whole arm off.
But you all can hear if Sharon is screaming.
If I am.
I run to her with my axe because I killed my tree man.
Mhm.
I love the terms we're calling this man.
So I run to her and I whack at tree her. The tree.
The tree park ranger.
Oh, tree park
tree
ranger,
park
not her.
ranger.
It wasn't the tree version of
Yeah.
you. It was the tree park ranger part 2. I'll whack at him.
The sequel.
Return of the park ranger.
Where are you whacking at him as he is full numbing on
my
her
shoulder.
and he has a hold on one arm.
What's his Okay, so it looks
He
like
looks
a tree
completely
man.
humanoid.
Okay, so I'm envisioning humanoid man, one arm on shoulder, and like vampire style, like face.
His back. You should
Yeah.
like hit his back, right?
Yeah, I would hit behind him.
Okay.
I would definitely hit his back.
Okay. Make me a touch roll. Let's see how you do with this.
All right, we're gonna move that sight 3, make sight 0, and put touch 3. And here's to hoping for the best. Oop, that's an 8. That's a bad time to roll an 8.
Oh, no.
8 is a minor success. So
Oh, thank God.
you are able to find purchase in his back, and it sticks a little bit. The knitting of wood, a little tough, and you're struggling and you're pulling, trying to get the axe out to make another swing, and he lets go of Sharon,
Oh, thank God.
and you have a entire piece of your shoulder missing now, and you can no longer use your arm.
Amazing.
And he turns to you, Katie, and you see this face as he goes after you. And April, your tree
Yes.
begins to move.
Oh, we're going on adventure. Oh,
And it
I like
begins
this part of
to-
Lord of the Rings.
It begins to pull you down
Oh no, bad way.
as it's bringing you down, but it's keeping you just above people. As you can see, another park ranger is clawing and tearing at the bottom of this tree, trying to get up at you
I'm kicking
and it's going
clawing,
towards
ripping.
Sade.
Oh, that's actually I want to go that direction. Sade! Sade!
Hi. Oh, this
I like half of my body state. Ah!
I'm just gonna like find her cameo and I'm just gonna raise it above my head until like she gets over here.
And the park ranger that is rabbit at the base of this tree sees you holding up the cameo.
With my other hand, I'm just gonna like flip him off and like, try me, motherfucker.
Stay away from her! I'm gonna take I'm gonna like take a shoe and throw it. Like, I'm sure I got more. I got candy. I always got candy in my pockets. Let's be real. This is me. I'm gonna throw some like whatever's in my pockets at him.
Okay. And
Trying to
he
help.
turns Sade, and his jaw as well completely opens up as he rushes you. And Katie, you manage after a while to pull the axe back, and now this one is also rushing you. I need both of you to make me touch rolls to try and not get grappled.
Oh, thank God I rolled a 22.
Wait, am I rolling?
Jesus, take the wheel.
He is not coming back after you,
Okay.
Sharon, so you're okay.
I'm just like bleeding out and dying.
All right, and Sade, would you roll?
Oh, I didn't roll. I'm doing a touch 1 second.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, did I? Yep, I have what I need. I got a 20. Set like it was 17, so it's a dirty 20.
Wow.
Fantastic. So both of you major successes. So as Katie, as he comes running towards you, you're able to take another swing with your axe and embed it directly between his teeth.
Hell yeah, right in the.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Severing through his head as you see roots begin to grow
The nutcracker.
out of it. And he drops down.
All right, I'm 2 for 2. Let's go. Where's the other 3?
Well, you guys have defeated now 2 of them.
Mine's still on fire?
Yours is smoldering and burning now, so that makes number 3, and Sade is going after number 4.
Mhm.
So Sade, since you got a major success, how are you responding?
How am I ending this guy?
How are you ending him?
Since like I'm like apparently like all legs when it comes to like beating people's asses, I'm gonna do a roundhouse kick across his head.
All right.
Okay.
So you do that roundhouse kick, and the heel of your boot finds just the right opening in the branches and caves in his skull as you bring him all the way down to the ground. And he
Nice.
begins to turn to bark as well.
Fuck Nora's who?
That's what
And
I
you're
thought.
and you're able to throw April her cameo.
I throw at him like size 9. That's right. Take that motherfucker.
Thank you.
And April, your tree begins to put you down as
I don't
she
know, I kinda like
returns
up here.
to being a tree.
Oh, okay.
And Sharon,
Hmm.
your tree approaches you, getting between you and Sade.
Uh-huh.
Just like,
And leaves begin to fall from the tree and land onto the bloody mess that is your shoulder as they begin to construct together.
Uh-uh.
And it creates a cap from where your shoulder used to be, and you now have use of your arm again.
Oh, you know you gonna owe that tree something. You know that shit don't come for free.
You just made a fake contract. That's how it works.
Oh God.
Don't give it your name.
were these fake?
It already knows.
At this point, dude, I already know.
It already knows my name. I
Those
It's
are
a fake contract.
faces.
It's,
I
it's done
assume.
now.
It took my ID. It checked it before going into the cabin.
And Katie, your tree
Yeah.
is by the cabin.
It's doing her hair, right?
She is standing by the cabin,
Lost.
a little too close to the
Confused.
flame.
Okay, okay. Wait,
Oh no.
wait. What do you mean? What do you mean? What does that mean?
The fire from the house has begun to spread, and the Katie tree is not moving.
She's gonna kill herself? Is there
Don't know.
consequences for me for this? have we established? Okay.
I would say that I would
Protect the
start
tree
going up to
virgins.
people and giving them their cameos.
Okay, are you coming up to Katie for her cameo
Yeah.
and Sharon?
Yeah.
Please. So when you give Sharon yours, the leaf cap that you had returns to being flesh,
Love it.
and your tree fades away. And Katie, right before you get yours, your tree just kind of smiles to you and points to the car that you came in, and then fades away.
My tree like a helpful tree? What is this? She's just like, she was kind of the dumb tree, didn't really understand the rules.
You kind of get an idea that out of all the trees, there's something she knows.
Why is my tree smart?
Okay.
What did you bring in
Whatever.
your car? Where did
You
you
are-
get that?
You
I
are
ha-
Daphne.
I guess I have my necklace now.
Mhm.
It's cute. I put it on.
two sides of the spectrum. Breaks it immediately. Fuck that. That's voodoo. The other one's just like, oh, it's cute. I'm gonna put it on.
And so all of your park rangers are dead. All of your yew trees are healed. What are you doing?
I think we need to go to the car.
Yeah.
I need to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
I mean, but your shoulder's fine.
Oh, the
it's not.
ambulances will be here soon.
I think
saw them.
April needs to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I am feeling a little bit lightheaded.
She's missing an arm.
Got cauterized by
Yeah.
people that know nothing about medicine.
No, nothing. Yeah.
I poured antiseptic on it, but there was so much blood. I'm not really sure how much got
I'm
through.
sure it helped as I stare down. It helped.
Festering with like leaves. All right,
It's got some leaves in it now.
I head towards the car that my tree doppelganger was pointing at.
Okay. And the car does have a number of trees that have crashed through it, but one of the doors is busted open to where you could reasonably look in the car.
I look in the car. I will use my sight.
Mm-hmm.
So touch will be 0, sight will be 3. That's just how we're doing. Taste, I can't taste anything permanently. So I guess maybe my character recently had COVID. Can't taste. She hasn't regained her taste. She's negative, but all right. 11.
11. Okay. It takes a bit of searching, but eventually you find, folded in the floorboard, your confirmation email from booking this cabin. And looking over it, there is something about the fact that your printer, when you printed this out, because it told you were going to need a printout copy, there are letters skipped on each line.
Well, I forgot to replace the ink, so that's something I would have done. Is forget
Works
that.
for me. Let's get the
What are the letters? What are the
Nothing
letters?
weird
Like,
about
do
that.
I
You should
decipher
go.
this? Like, what?
Do you want to try and decipher it?
Yeah, I'll try and decipher it. I'll be like, well, after all of this, maybe it wasn't the ink.
Let's see. Looking through this, let's call it sight.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna switcheroo that because now I'm like doing that, like trying to look up clues.
Yeah, look harder.
Like
it's
I'm
just
like, what?
okay,
I'm
does
like
it
holding it up
mean?
to the firelight. Like, what does this say? Oh heck yeah, 18.
18. You start to put it together, and it says, "The trees will keep you safe from him. Take what is yours."
So you mean if we had this whole,
If we just let them in, then we would have been.
So the screaming trees were the safe trees, and then the clawy trees were the bad like they were different
factions?
trees.
I've seen this.
Factions of
I've
trees.
seen this in video games.
The ints have different clans.
And
Lord of the Rings
so
reference for you.
it's about now that the fire truck pulls around the bend. But you can't see the fire truck pull up completely, as there is still the down of trees. And firefighters and paramedics come through, and they immediately start trying to put the house out. And a female paramedic comes up to all of you, immediately first tending to April. And
Thank you.
speaking to the others about getting you transferred. And she looks to you all and she says, "You got away?"
Yes.
Excuse me?
What?
You knew and just let
knew?
people come here?
Yeah.
This is literally listed on Airbnb. And you
We
just let
can't-
that happen.
It's not listed on Airbnb. We can't stop people from coming here.
I have the confirmation email. I'm trying to like show her the printed out.
We would like to speak
She
to your
pulls up
manager, 'cause
Airbnb
we
on her
have it.
phone, and there is no listing for this place whatsoever. And she looks at you
Oh.
and she goes, "Was it a really good deal?"
It was a great deal.
$30
Those
a
are
night.
$30 a night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we booked 2
I
nights.
mean, really,
Yeah.
it should have been on us to know that was too good to be true.
Yeah.
When it was me, it was the perfect honeymoon getaway.
The cabin?
It only appears when he's hungry.
Oh, well, fuck
The
him
park
then.
ranger?
Was yours a beach monster?
He was a park ranger?
What was he for you?
What was he for you? Don't
And
say
you
your husband.
stayed?
Do not say your
Y'all,
husband.
time out. Y'all don't think that this is weird that we are literally having a conversation about this shit right now with this paramedic? Listen, maybe I'm paranoid, but maybe you one of them. I don't know.
That's completely valid. And she takes out one of her small scalpels and cuts her hand and lets you see her bleed.
I was just gonna poke you,
Your
but that's fine.
hand! That's not.
Why did you stay here?
She goes, "You are probably the, I don't know at this point, 15th stay. I'm used to it by now.
Burn
You
it
just follow them
down.
around? How do you know this?
We've burned it down. We've
Oh.
burned this entire woods down.
Oh, so is it gonna happen again? to
So it's
someone
this
then?
forest. It's just this area.
So we'll just never coming back here
You
again.
came
is what-
here for your honeymoon?
Why do you keep on asking
It
this
was a
question,
really
Katie?
big deal.
I just like.
My
Can't get
husband-
over it.
My husband loved camping. Not so much anymore.
Wait, loved? Oh no.
Is it
No,
the, is
he
the-
doesn't love camping anymore.
Oh, so he's
Oh, okay,
alive.
got it.
He's still alive. So
Okay.
you both
Okay.
made it out. That's good. That's
Wait,
good.
did you kill your tree person or did they help you?
I was very unnerved by it, so I let them help me.
Okay.
We fucking open up the goddamn door this whole fucking time.
We
I
should've
just start
accepted
mumbling
help.
as I'm like, you know what? Give me the fuck. And I start walking. Like,
Walking towards the paramedics.
yeah, I'm just like, get me though. I swear to God, y'all better lock me the fuck up right now. I'm about to lose my
And-
damn mind.
And she hollers back to one of the others to call logging trucks and tow trucks to come get your cars and everything out. And she just says, "It just keeps happening, but I'm really glad to see all of you are okay."
I'm not. I'm gonna be traumatized for the rest of my life.
I don't know.
Somebody
April lost
better-
an arm. Like,
Is there a way to
okay,
like
it's
put
kinda
up like a
Does this look
sign or
okay?
something like that? Like, what's going on here?
I got a
Somebody better
cute
pay for
necklace
my
out of
therapy. I swear to
it.
God.
Warnings and shit.
We
like-
can't control this area.
Yeah, I'm never coming here again.
But could we control our proximity? Let's go. Let's get out of
Yuli,
here.
let's leave.
We can
Yeah,
have this
we-
conversation.
I'm
like,
gonna make this a
mile
creepy
away.
pasta. I'm like hopefully people don't think that it's actually like a made up story, but it's like worth a warning shot, I guess. And then,
People,
like, I
Oh my
walk-
God,
If we tell people, more people will show up. That's how
Yeah.
people are.
You have to
Yeah.
make a TikTok.
We have to make it.
Girl, I swear to, and I just start cussing
Same.
under
Like,
my
I'm
breath.
just like, I'm going.
Nathan
I'm
is down
done.
jogging, like mall
Get
walk
me
jogging.
the fuck out of here. Paramedics, y'all better have some whiskey in the back of this fucking truck right
Let's
now.
go. Why are we still here? Let's be out.
All
Does
right.
anyone have unburned Molotov cocktails? We can drink that.
All right. So you all are let into the back of the ambulance so that they can start tending to April and give the rest of you a ride. And you take off driving into the night as you see the woods and the downed trees and the fire and everything. And you look to each other and to poor April with her half arm. And when you look back, it's nothing but forest. Nothing there at all.
Man.
Never leaving the perimeter.
Katie,
again.
you are never picking the place again.
I'm
Just-
sorry. God.
just a heads up.
Yeah,
Next
this
time
is
we
why
are
I stay in
going
cities.
to,
I'm
like-
good. Y'all can keep
yeah.
the woods. I'm fine.
Let's go to
Okay,
a,
but
let's,
what
let's
if-
go to an
Concrete
actual
everywhere.
hotel. No more
Yeah.
no more
Beach
Airbnb.
trip.
Let's just actually do a goddamn spa
no.
day there. Like,
The
what's
beach-
wrong with that?
There's krakens at the beach. Nope.
And so you guys ride out into the night to get April care and hopefully forget eventually this experience. And that is where we will leave this story.
Oh my goodness.
That was great.
So fun.
That was so fun. Oh
Thank
my
you all so
god.
much.
That was a lot.
So much fun.
Thank you all so much. We should let's go around the circle and everyone can say your name, say where people can find you, not just at Virtual HorrorCon, but anywhere on the web, starting with April.
Hello, I'm April. You can find me all over the internet as April Raygun. Tonight I played April. I don't know, that was so funny to me. You can find me here again tomorrow at 1 for the thrilling finale of Mistress Margolis's Magical Menagerie, where the last members of the menagerie finally, will they destroy the mistress or become part of the menagerie? We don't know, but we'll find out tomorrow. You can also find me on Saturdays at playing D&D with D&D Jordan on Amperstrano. Mondays, Heaven and Hedonism premieres, where I get to play a little vampire with my little vampire buddy down there. Over there, I don't know which direction you are.
Hi, it's me. I'm a vampire buddy.
So definitely check that out. We had a great time. What else? There's a bunch of other stuff. Check out my Twitter for more. My Fables character got announced. And I was told I could announce this. North by Northwest, the new season is going to be coming out in a couple, before the 1st of August, I think. With our new DM, Dimples and Dice, who you'll also see here soon. And we're going to tell a sexy space adventure. So the full cast announcement will be very soon, but Dimples and Dice is their DM, and we're very, very excited. So.
All right, Sade.
Me. Hi, everyone. Sade or Ambrose, she, they. You can find me on the internet as @SSAmbrose_ for Twitter, without the underscore everywhere else. You can find me on the Lovely Craftians podcast, where you can listen anywhere where you listen to podcasts. We are on season 4 and we are wrapping up, so that's going to be intense and it's going to be very emotional, so stay tuned. You can find me, besides Virtual HorrorCon, you can find me at Table Goth on Wednesdays for the Hunter the Reckoning game, A Never Coming Home. It's getting interesting. As well as soon you'll be seeing me on Fables for Care and Comfort. I'm not going to tell you what I am, but my character will be announced soon, so don't even worry.
It's a really cool character.
Thank you. You can find me tomorrow. I will be playing the Witness game with Paula being the facilitator at 9. I will be on a panel, Communication at the Table, as well as Trinity Continuum Assassins at 5, also on Care and Comfort. And you can also see me on Sunday, all Wickedness Part 2. Inner Demons panel at 6:30. It's a wonderfully busy weekend. And yeah, this was really great. This was phenomenal, Ellie. So
Sharon?
Oh, hi. I'm Sharon, or SC Parris is my pen name. I'm the author of the Dark World series, a 6-book fantasy series with vampires, dragons, werewolves, giants, mermaids, all that fun stuff in there.
So good.
Oh, thank you. The last book just came out in February, and I am writing a black man swashbuckling mercenary tale story with vampires. It's very reminiscent of Haiti and Trinidad. I'm drawing from my family's past on that, so I'm excited about that. This was my first ever TTRPG and it was really, really, really fun, and I have a story in this game and I'm really excited. So yeah, I like this. Fun.
And I'm so excited to have you in the book too. I love your writing. So.
Oh, thank you.
Katie?
Hello. Hi, I am Katie Adkins. Online on all platforms. My username is The Tiger Wizard. Literally all platforms, The Tiger Wizard, you'll be able to find me. You will also be able to find me every Sunday playing a ditzy Goliath Barbarian in a Dungeons and Dragons live stream called D4. You can find D4 live on Twitch every Sunday or on YouTube if you just want to look it up, listen to it in your free time. Also, all podcast listening apps. You can also find me with my own podcast that I produce and make my own little passion project. It's a horror comedy podcast called Corn on the Macabre. And you can find that on all of your favorite podcast listening apps, as well as YouTube. And Besides that, I stream on Twitch and I play a lot of horror games. Right now, I have decided Dark Souls is a horror game, so I'm playing Dark Souls 3. It's spooky enough. I don't care. So, so yeah, that's me, Katie Adkins, the Tiger Wizard.
All right, Raven.
Hi, it's me, Raven. I played Raven. Hair flip. You can find me on the internet. Don't make me laugh, I swear to God. You can find me on the internet at Wreck-It Raven. On TikTok, it's Wreck-It.Raven. Not a long story, just an embarrassing one. Take that as you will. You can find me on Fables. My character was announced. I am going to be playing an Obeafo, which is a vampire-like creature out of African folklore. So you can see me on that. You will be able to see me with the fantastic April Raygun for Heaven and Hedonism as Madame Riafine, who is a Ventru, like, she's a brothel owner. She's a madam. Come on.
Most
And
badass venture in the party.
I'm addicted. I can't. I gotta go back. I'm gonna be Riafine for the rest of my life. I also have a lot of other stuff. My schedule is wild. So just follow me on Twitter. You'll figure it out as I figure it out. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I really want to do this again. So yay.
I'm sorry. I just
Yeah,
realized I didn't plug any of my like socials. I'm writing vampires on everything on Twitch as well. And gonna just like put in my website, scparis.com. Thank you.
I'm obsessed with this game. I love it.
It's so
Yeah.
fun.
It was
you.
great.
I have been your fire master, Ellie Collins. I wrote this. It will be coming out July 30th. Pre-orders should be going up maybe next week. I don't know. Virtual HorrorCon was a lot. So pre-orders will be going up. Pre-orders will include a hardcover, a soft cover, and our marble sets. They are very pretty cracked glass marbles. This has been so much fun. I love Are You Afraid of the Dark, and getting to share that with all my special TTRPG and goth friends has been phenomenal. You can find me everywhere at Ellie_A_Collins on Twitter. I think I'm Ellie.A.Collins on Instagram because it's weird. You can catch me every Sunday on D4 with Katie, where I play Karina, the dwarf druid of the stars. And she is just trying her best. And then you can catch me every Tuesday as I ST ATL by Night, a vampire V5 game set in the city of Atlanta. This is our 8th season, and we're slowly but surely introducing our new cast who will be taking over in season 9. And we have a ATL by Moonlight, Werewolf the Apocalypse miniseries featuring Super Dylan, Norden Ali, Jesse Juradak, Autumn Ivy, and KP11 Studios. So we'll have all that information coming up. I am going to go pass out after this, but you can also catch me tomorrow as I ST the finale of our Viking V5 Chronicle with special guest Diana D'Amico. So thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you for your donations. It really means a lot that you guys are helping out Don't Be a Monster. It's a charity that I've liked for very many years, and we picked it so long ago that the world became a very different, unsafe place in between those times. But you know what? Maybe if we can and help the kids not grow up to be the kind of people that do the stuff that's happened now. So thank you guys so much for joining us. This has been super fun. I hope to do this again with this group, because y'all are so fun to play with.
This was fantastic. I want to play
So
again.
much fun.
Yeah,
This is the best
absolutely.
Well, we'll make Ian put time on the schedule for us.
What
Right.
does that sound?
Thank you all so much again. Take care of yourselves and each other. We love you very much. Good night.